Okay. Lay on your back and put your feet into the handles. So you're welcome to put the feet into the hammock, but we have these little loops that you can put your ankles in, and they feel really fun too. Yeah, go ahead and pop that in there. Good. And same thing other side. There you go. And then extend the legs out. Your ankles should be supported, your foot supported. And take a couple breaths. Let the legs dangle. Let the body become very heavy. Imagine pouring in sand with each breath and the body becoming heavier and heavier. Take about 5 inhalations and 5 exhalations, lengthening the breath, letting the legs be limp, loose, and relaxed. Bring the awareness to the body and feel the floor press against the body. And take 2 more breaths. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the ankles closer together. Flex your feet back toward your face. Press down into your legs. Legs are long. Just flex the toes. Press down into the feet until the hips start to lift up off the floor. Followed by the low spine, mid spine, and upper spine. Pick the hips up high enough where you can't see your feet anymore. You're pressing down that much into your legs. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Letting the hips come back down. 1 more time, draw ankles together, flex your toes, strengthen your legs, hip points draw up and lift the hip points all the way up toward the ceiling. Breathe for 2, ankles draw together, hip points lift up, press into the shoulders. Exhale, slowly release 1 vertebra at a time, all the way down. And sway the legs like a clock together, both legs move as one. And then swing them in and out, opposite. Give it a good swing, and then let it come back to stillness very slowly, using no engagement of the muscles, just relaxing. Release the feet out of the loops, draw the knees into the chest. Give them a good squeeze. Massage the low back, side to side. Move a little up and down. Just give yourself some love here. Back to the breath. Inhale. Exhale, roll over onto your side. Use the palms to slowly rise up. Find downward facing dog facing the front. Down dog, no hammock, just ground into the hands. The next several poses will link together. Will be no hammock. We'll get back to it in a second. Inhale, right leg up. Pick it up, bend the knee. Stack the hips, spiral the spine. As you do, notice where the weight goes. Extend more into the right hand. Press down into the finger pads. Take little circles with the ankle. Like you're drawing a circle with your big toe. Once you draw the circle in one direction, go ahead and turn it around in the other direction. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Left knee to the floor. Inhale, arms reach up. Low lunge. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, fingers to the ceiling, all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold again. Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Right leg back, right knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left foot steps back. Down dog. Release the knees to the floor. Come up onto the knees and throw your fabric in front of you. Taking a double wrist strap. Fabric is at the wrist. Palms face down. Thumbs go down and then back toward the heart. Grab onto your fabric. We'll do that one more time. Palms face down, thumbs down, and then turn it around. Grab on. Couple breaths. Yeah, there we go. Inhale. As you exhale, first level, hips on heels. Just breathing in under the armpit area, underarm. If this is feeling good, you can rock your hips forward over top of the knees for heart melting. Soft bend in the elbows or generous bend in the elbows will take a little bit out of the shoulders. If you want more intensity, straighten the arm bones and press them forward. Charge them. Breathe. Soften your belly. Relax it. Soften your guts. Relax your feet. Inhale. As you exhale, hips back toward the heels. Unwrap the wrists. Walk the hands forward. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee. Stack the hip. And draw circles with the toe. Move it in one direction. And then reverse it in the other direction. Left foot between the hands. Right knee to the floor. Inhale, arms reach up, big breath. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana, right foot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Fingertips to the ceiling, looking all the way up. Exhale, hands on heart center. Begin again, inhale, up and around. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Left knee, or left foot back, left knee to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, dog. Knees to the floor. Inhale, up onto the knees. Double wrist strap, throw it over. Palms face down. Wrap the wrists just like we did before. You start with the palms down. So rather than going this way, you go down and around. And grab the fabric. Second set, same thing, or you can play a little bit by taking handcuff grip, heart melting, and then veering your arrow a little to the side. It's okay if the hips stick out to the side a little bit. Breathe into your left side body. Draw the lower belly in. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to center. We're just going to start to flow. Exhale to one side. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. Inhale. Round the spine. Rise up. Unwrap the wrists. Throw the fabric behind you. Just behind the shoulders. Legs step forward one at a time. Right knee up to the chest. Right foot out to the side. Right foot up. Bring it back in. Take it across. Inhale back to center. Foot to the floor. One more time, we'll go that series. Knee to chest. Out to side. Pick it back up. Knee in, across the body. This time, instead of putting the foot out, bend the knee and bring the foot to the floor. Use your hammock to help turn onto your side. A side body stretch. Sink the hip down toward the floor. Flex your left toes and draw them toward the center line. Breathe for 2. The hand can be on the floor. The elbow can be on the floor depending on your height. Breathe into your left side rib cage, hip. Inhale, back to center. Use the arms to help rotate back. Adjust the fabric so it's comfortable on the back. Right foot forward. Swivel the hips. Other side. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale out. Use the hammock, press into the hammock to help lift. And back. Knee to chest. And across. Back in. To the floor. Back to chest. Up and out. Pick it up. Draw it in. And across. Walk it in, foot to the floor. And use your hammock to turn to the side. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Right hand can come to the floor. Sink your hip down toward the floor. And stretch your right ankle toward the mirror. That'll give you a little deeper stretch. Breathe for 2. One breath. Inhale. Exhale. Reach up for the fabric. Turn back to center. Left leg forward. Use the hammock to help pull up. Come to the knees. Left leg reaches out to the side. Keep the hammock behind you. Reach your right arm out to the side. Bring it in front and then behind. Reach your right arm over to the side, gate pose. Breathe. Roll the shoulder open. Roll the rib cage open. Reach the left fingertips to the side. Breathe. Inhale to center. Exhale, hand to the floor. Reach up high on the hammock. Lift the left leg up. And back across. Left foot to the floor. Right arm out to side. Bring it in front and then behind. Reach it over. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the side. Right hand or left hand reaches up. Fingertips to the floor. There's this lightness lifting from the torso. Lift the leg a little higher right at the end. Exhale, foot back to the floor. Give a little pull up to come back to center. Right leg out. Right foot to the floor. Left arm out to the side. Bring it in front and then behind. Reach up and across. You can use the right hand to hold and pull, or you can reach the fingertips to the ankle, whichever works best. Roll the shoulder open. Rib cage toward the ceiling. Ground into the right foot. Inhale. Exhale to cross. Fingertips to the floor. Lift up. Say hello to your neighbor. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left arm out. In the front, in the back, and across. You go as far as to help support the head here. Breathe for 2. Roll the chest and shoulder back. Inhale. Exhale, right knee forward. Step the right foot forward. Keep the fabric behind the shoulders. Left elbow toward the right, or yeah, left elbow to the right knee. Bring the hands toward heart center. Take a twist. Press the elbow into the knee. Roll the shoulder open. Spread the toes. Draw the back foot forward. We're here for a couple more breaths. Twisting comes from foundation, so if you want to twist more, press down into the feet. Press the heel down into the floor. Hug the knees into the midline. Take that twist just a little bit more. Inhale back into center. Right knee steps back. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take your twist. And you may find that this is holding you back. Maybe taking one shoulder out and continuing that twist will allow you to go further. You're going to find your own practice here. Breathe 3 breaths. Feet ground into the floor. Toes spread, arches lifted. Hug both hips into midline. One more breath. Inhale back to center. Left knee back. Release the body out of the hammock. Walk your palms forward. You're gonna move the hammock to the side if it gets in your way. Downward facing dog. Release the forearms to the floor. Walk your feet in a little bit. Dolphin pose. Press into the elbows, drive the hips back. Plant the palms back to the floor, downward facing dog. Release your knees to the floor. Come up on the knees, throw the fabric over top so it's in the front of you. I have to turn around because I'm going to run into the wall. I'm going to walk the upper body through the fabric, walk forward, and find dolphin supported now. Elbows on the floor, the hips being traction back by the hammock. Put it low down onto the thighs, below the hip points. Couple breaths here. Walk it forward until you feel some traction on the hips. Feeling still good here. Inhale, right leg up, reach it up toward the ceiling. Pick the hips up more, press into elbows all the way up. Right foot down. Inhale, left leg up, reach it up, coming high onto the right ball of the foot. Exhale, slowly release. Palms to the floor, walk forward until you can't walk forward anymore. Take your feet wide for Pasarita Padottanasana. That's probably going to mean off your mat. Maybe onto somebody else's mat. Interlace the grip at the low back. And let gravity open the shoulders as the fingertips go toward the floor. Ground into your feet. Lengthen the spine. Reach the forehead forward into the floor. Breathe. Slowly release the hands. Take the left hand to the floor. Right hand, reach back and grab a hold of the hammock. Either the far side or the close side. Take your twist. Use the hammock to help rotate the shoulder open. Twist the spine. First, rotate just above the hip. Then we move into the ribs, and then shine the right chest toward the ceiling. Breathe for 2. Ground into the feet. Press into the hand. 1 breath. Inhale back into center. Lengthen the spine. Big breath. Crown of the head stretches toward the mirror. Right hand to the floor. Left hand to hammock. If you want to go more twist, reach to the opposite side. Let the hammock open up the shoulder. Press into the hammock. Breathe. One more breath. Feet ground down. Toes spread. Arches lift. I ruined my photo, Kara. Just kidding. Walk it back. Walk it back until you meet back where we started. We're going to come back into dolphin. And this time, as we come into dolphin, make sure that the fabric feels okay on the hips. If not, press it down lower toward the thighs. That's going to be a lot sweeter. Pick the feet up and wrap them around. Elbows to the floor. Yeah, walk back until you find about plum position. Inhale. As you exhale, walk the nose forward and then press it back. And you may find, that's not that hard. Okay, well, we can make it harder. Walk it back a little bit and do it again. Inhale, exhale. Really, inhale should come on the push. I'm saying it backwards. So exhale forward, inhale back. Couple breaths. Seeing how that goes. You don't have to do a lot of them. Breathe. And just reach the arms forward, a little modified heart pelting. Ground the palms to the floor, the legs stay in this position. Let your chest melt toward the floor. Armpit, front of chest, shoulder opener. Breathe. so quiet today. Slowly release the legs. Walk the hands back underneath of the shoulders. Release the knees to the floor. You should be able to just kind of slither out, slide out. Take the fabric and throw it behind you. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, left heel to the floor. Setting up for Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Rise up. Check in with the back foot. Parallel to the back of the mat. Step your front foot forward a bit more. There you go. You got long legs. Inhale. As you exhale, hand to the outside of the thigh, left arm up and over for extended side angle. Sink the right shin deep, low toward the mirror. Roll the left shoulder open, extend the arm, breathe. Ground into the back foot. Lift the back kneecap. Roll the shoulder open. Rib cage says hello to the ceiling. We're here for 2 more breaths. Press down into the feet, rise up. Warrior 2. Hands to the floor, downward dog. Right foot steps back. Left foot forward, right heel down. Warrior 2, rise up. Ground into the feet. Front knee over top of ankle. Inhale. As you exhale, right arm up and over, left hand to the outside of the foot. A long extension all the way from the right foot. Ground into the foot. From there, press down, lift kneecap, roll that whole side body open toward the ceiling. You're trying to show the ribs, show the chest, open up, breathe. Now that you've opened it, now breathe into that area. We've got 2 breaths here. Any variation of extended side angle that you're feeling is good. Breathe. 2 breaths. Press down into the feet, rise up. Downward facing dog. Release the knees to the floor. Step the left foot forward, reach up for the fabric, rise up. Come forward until the fabric catches you. I have to go the other way, otherwise I run in the mirror. Fabric at the hips. Then we did it before. We're going to come down and then walk it back until you find plum position. It's low, low on the hips, on the thighs. It should be tolerable. Grab a hold of your handles. You be really mindful with the way that we move right now because there are feet and heads all really close together. Press into your hands, lift your legs, full flying locust. Lift the chest. Eventually, we use no hands and you can lift them away from the hammock. Reach the arms forward and a little to the side. Inhale. Exhale, opposite side. Yeah, come on back there. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to get off the hips in a second. Inhale. Exhale. Release the knees to the floor. Shake it out. Next exercise is not one of my favorite poses in the whole world, but it's going to help us get to where we were going. So you're welcome not to do it, or you're welcome to come out early. Kind of wimp out on it, and that's okay. It's another pose at the hips, so you can walk forward and get in, or you can just press the fabric at the hips. Grab onto your handles, wrap your feet. As you do, walk up a little higher, a little back bend. Legs are engaged. If they can stretch up the fabric a little more, they do. Lower belly draws in, hip points lift up toward the chest. We're here just about 3 breaths. Excellent. Slowly release. Hands to the floor. You're going to walk forward. Plant one foot as you take the other leg out. You'll have one leg behind you in the fabric. Take your time. And if you find yourself forward and you're not on your mat anymore, just get your mat a little forward. It's okay. We want mat at this point. We're going to come onto the forearms and to the hands. Elbows are shoulder width apart. You know that because you could wrap your fingers around the shoulders. If you're new to dolphin or forearm Pincha Mayurasana, then take an interlaced grip, and that'll help keep your hands together. You're welcome to put the palms to the floor. I'm going to take both legs into the fabric for forearm plank. Exhale, slowly release. Then right knee to the floor, left hip comes back. Right? You can take a couple breaths right where you're at. Second option is to put the feet in and then start to pick the hips up. Yeah. If you get the hips up, hold a couple breaths. Press down to the feet, legs are strong. Slowly release with control. Let the leg out. Release both ankles out. Come to your belly. Elbows underneath the shoulders for Sphinx Pose. Big breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in. The ribs away from the floor. Thighs come up. Half forearm plank. Belly away from the floor, hug it in. Exhale, slowly release thighs and knees, hips and belly. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, belly in, ribs in. Hold it up. This time tuck the toes, full forearm plank. Breathe for 1. Press into elbows, shoulder blades broad. Exhale, release knees, thighs, hips, and belly. Inhale. Couple breaths. Slowly release. I'm going to do a quick demo, and then you can decide if this is something you want to do or not. Last time at the hips. Walk back a little bit. Legs in. Press up. Forearm plank. Pincha Mayurasana. Here, right, there's this little moment as I come through. Legs wide. Make sure I come through. If it's like really, really hard, we'd take the hammock up a little higher. If you don't want to do it, that's okay too. You can just come here, wrap the legs in, take a couple breaths. You could swim the dolphin or go for your pincha. You decide. You have trouble deciding, I can help you. First step is to get the hips, get the legs, and then scoot back. Go around the outside of the leg, around this way. Boop, boop. Yep, that's it. And then same thing on this one. Boop, boop. Around, good. So come back a little so you feel like you're kind of tilted a little bit already, a little bit behind plum position. Any degree of your Pincha Mayurasana, your dolphin, or exercise you got going on. Bring your elbows a little closer. There you go. That's yeah, that's pretty good. Press into hands. Couple breaths. Breathe. It's okay. You'll be my blur. Flash. Slowly release if you found it. If my teachers could help us get our hammocks up for inversion height, that would be super. While you're waiting, come to the floor and take spinal balance. I want you to do walking spinal balance. So you lift, inhale, exhale, release. We'll come by. When we get to you, we'll let you know and we'll switch your hammock. So that way you got something to do while we're coming around. Breathe. Let me hear you breathe. Anytime, rest or take an active resting pose in downward facing dog. Good. Yeah, that'd be okay, I think. Where's our other stools? We should have more. No?
I don't know.
At the room, probably. We don't ever use them.
I'm looking for the white one. You should mark these somehow with a line or something inversion, right?
Just never have done it.
Yeah.
Are you guys on marked? You guys on marked?
No, we just like 3 of them 4. So I know 2 above that is inversion. You can go a little higher.
All right, I've got something for you to maybe or not do. This is another helpful prep for the pose that we just worked on. It's also kind of painful, so I don't super love it, but it does have some value. So you may find that it's just too painful, you don't want to do it, or it's too hard and you want to do it, and then you just hang out in inversion. So first step, we're going to invert. We're going to do that via booty basket, taking the fabric open. I'm going to come to a seat. Everybody up? Thank you. Super helpers. Take a seat. It might be a little high, so make sure your butt lands in the hammock. It's funny till it's not funny anymore. Oh, sorry. One more. There you go. Oh. Gotta get it under there. One more. That's it. Good. I just gotta get my hand out. There we go. Awesome. So your booty basket. The idea is it's just around the booty. It's not a back basket. It's not a leg basket. So you want to get your legs and your back out of the basket. And we do that by scooting the butt forward until the butt crease is at the edge of the fabric. And then we do the opposite end by pressing this all off of our back. So this becomes our little booty basket. We're going to practice this 3 times. On the 3rd time, you go for it. It's really important that you go legs wide, okay, not together. We're going to practice this, reach a little higher, legs go wide, lean back a little bit, and then come back up. Yep, all the way up. Lean back, legs wide, come back up. I'm going to demo first, and then you'll go for it. We lean back, legs wide, wrap the feet. Mm-hmm. Super.
Wider with your legs.
There you go. You got it. Mm-hmm. All right, this is our basic inversion booty basket. You can stay right here, and as long as you stay wrapped, your feet stay hooked in, you're safe. You can hang out and you can dangle. To come back up, you have to come in between, reach in between the thighs and come back up the same way you came in. If you're feeling good here and want to do the little painful Superman, I'm going to give you a little demo. I'm not really selling it today, I'm sorry. This is not my most favorite pose, but as I said, it's got some good stuff to it. To do the Superman, you grab a hold of your handles and you have to push and pull up. As our Superman is right here. Yeah. And then if you come halfway and start to shoot the legs over, guess what that is?
Good job.
Yep. So any degree of that pose, accurate self-assessment in this moment is great. There we go. Feel okay on the back? No pain?
Well, it's a little bit up.
Little, yeah, okay, yeah, push it down. And if you're used to working with a cross-back straddle, the other wrap, or you want me to show you the other wrap, I'm happy to. There you go. Nice.
Does the other wrap hurt less?
I think this one hurts less.
This hurts less?
Yeah. I actually didn't mind it nearly as much as I usually do. And that's only a difference.
Higher on your handles. Push down like you're going to push up.
Nice job. And the great thing about being here, when you're done, all you got to do is dangle. How you doing? You want to come up? You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can come up anytime. Are you this bothering you?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just take this one foot off for a second.
Maybe I'll fall down.
No, you're not gonna fall. We're just gonna take this out of the way. Whoop. There you go. And same thing here. Whoop. Good. Feel all right?
Yeah.
Super.
What is the practice for
Start to bend the elbows and like let the legs kind of go over a little bit. Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Upper body strength and aerial yoga? Never. How you doing? Good? Mm-hmm. So everybody has a very different tolerance for being upside down. That being said, you decide when you come back up. You also decide whether a second try is something that you want to do. Right? If your head's feeling weird, you got a lot of pressure, right? Maybe you had enough for the day. We do have time. If you want to go back upside down, take a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Lean in way back, legs out. Great. You're looking better each time. Mm-hmm. There you go. How you feeling, okay? Good, awesome. There were several of you that requested core when you walked in the room today. You're like, that wasn't me. Slowly start to make your way up. And then let the fabric be behind by the shoulders. It was me that requested core. But I'll make you think it was one of you. Reach the arms forward. This one's a little bit of a pain tolerance too. You can grab onto the hammock to take a little bit out. Don't let it be all the way up in the armpits. Let it be a little bit lower. Come into neutral, right leg up. Breathe. And bring it down. Not so hard, right? Left leg up. Half's not so bad. Bring it down. Now we go for the full thing, right? Bring it up. Breathe for 2. Breathe for 1. Slowly release. Never like my spurks, I know. Now come back in. Instead of holding chair pose this time, reach up a little higher. Draw knees into chest, bring them back down. Mm-hmm. Knees into chest, bring them down. 3 more. Knees in, bring them down. Knees in, bring them down. Knees in, bring them down. Whew. Well, you could do a few more of those, or you can step it up by bringing the legs out straight, bringing them up, bringing them down. Like you're going to touch the top of your head, but you don't. It's harder than it looks. So you can go back to tucks, or you could just hang out right here. Good stuff is happening either way. Pikes are hard. Well, I got one more for you. We got to stagger this, so make sure you don't go with your friend, and make sure you're a ninja when your friend goes. So you come like you're going to pike, legs go wide, press into hammock, and point the toes to the ceiling. Especially for my aerial yogis in training, this one's a big, awesome one to help you do all kinds of great things later. Yes. Nice. And I'll give you one final option. Level 4 insanity. Right? This is not for everyone. Right? But there may be 1 or 2 of you that want to do this. We hold on. And it's the same action we've been doing, but now we have to hold on with the hands. And pike. and open, and pike. One, half of one is good. Right? I have spray if you're concerned about your hand grip. And if you don't want to do this, you can watch the other people who are. Right? They can entertain us for a few moments. Go, monkeys, go. Breathe.
Yeah, spray would be good.
A little spray, right? You want some spray? Ooh, that smells good.
Spray and tuck.
Thank you. Yeah.
Spray and tuck.
All right, last option for a little core work. I don't know, I'm feeling really core today. I don't usually. Never want to do core. Is to take your core and make it into a little bit of a flip. That can be knee, that can be tuck, it can be piked. We press into hammock, bring the knees in, squeeze, bring your feet to the floor. It's more fun core work because you get to flip.
I missed it.
I missed it. Just back flip.
Back flip.
Yeah, just back flip. Feet to the floor. And my definition of a back flip is that your feet land on the ground before your head. Because emergency landing on your head is not a flip. We call that something else, right? Good. All right, and since we did back flips, we should probably do 1 or 2 forward flips. And then we're going to get to resting time. I already did mine. Extra credit. To do a forward flip, you have to start with the same shoulder orientation that you land in after the back flip. And that's simple to do, but it seems complicated. Your arms need to come out wide to help clear the shoulders, and then start to forward fold. Your arms will come back behind you. This is internal rotation of the arms. From here, push off from the feet and forward flip. Give a squeeze with the hands. I swear you're closer to the hammock than you think. Yeah, nice, very good. Sometimes you'll land seated, sometimes you'll land in the hammock, sometimes not at all. Let's do one last flip if you've got it. If not, let it go. Super job. Let's check our time. Oh, very good. Time has gotten away from me. We were flipping. It's time for final resting pose. So if you're really warm and too hot to get in the hammock, I understand. You can take the floor, put your feet up. But it's special to get in the hammock and cocoon, so I recommend that. You're right there? Yeah. She's not afraid of the height. Your body should be supported from heel all the way up to your crown of your head.
I'm too close.
You just probably gotta scoot back. Yep. That's it.
It's a little high.
We're making her work for it today.
Get your feet up.
A question that gets asked many times as people lay back is, what do I do with my shoulders? What do I do with my arms? I've got a few answers. The hands can be down by the thighs, kind of like a sleeping beauty pose. Or the hands can cross over top of the chest. One of my favorites, and it changes sometimes, is hands kind of peeking out the hammock where my elbows are bent above my head. But wherever you are, it helps to give a little space to the shoulders by drawing the arm bones back, sliding the shoulder blades down the spine, and then lift the sternum slightly, a little back bend, like fish pose, and then let the hammock hug you. Is anybody swinging more than they'd like to be? I will come by and give you stillness. One more opportunity to give me a wave if you've got too much swing. Okay, coming. Might have to ask one more time because we got a lot of hammocks in here. Yes, you too? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, last chance. Anybody I didn't see? I've got to peek one more time. All right. I'm going to take 3 deep and powerful sighing breaths. I want you to give it all you've got. Don't hold back. Take a big breath in. Open up the mouth and that was good. We can do better. Big breath in. Let it go. Even better. Last one. Make it count. All of it. Let it go. And let that wave of relaxation trickle down into the nervous system. Relaxing the legs. Relaxing the hips and the pelvis. Relax all the muscles of the back. Relax down the arms all the way to the fingertips. And allow the eyes and the muscles behind the eyes to relax completely. We'll take some time in stillness and quiet. I'll let you know when the time is up. For now, rest easy. Let go. Begin to deepen the breath. Staying completely still and relaxed. Begin to visualize drawing the breath in through the feet, up into the legs, up into the core, and on the exhalation, sending that same breath or energy down through the legs and out through the feet. Take 5 rounds of breath, breathing through the feet like large straws. And your next inhale, draw the arms way above the head toward the back of the room. A big wake-up stretch, stretching long, flex the feet, engage the body. And roll over onto your favorite side in fetal pose. Taking a moment to recognize the support and the comfort of the hammock right here. Finding gratitude for your practice, being thankful for your body. Slowly find your way to a comfortable seat. Please draw the hands to heart center. Bow the head to the heart. We bow the head to the heart in yoga as a remembrance. It's a daily reminder to each of us of who and what we truly are. You are more than the reflection that looks back at you in the mirror. You are more than the beating muscle deep down in the chest. And you are far more than the fluctuations of your own mind and emotions. Thanks for sharing your yoga with me today. Namaste.